Hey everybody, what the flick? Alonso Duralde, Christy Lemire. We are alone in a sinking ship.
More than usual.
Lost at sea. Actually, we are alone. It's just us today. But anyway, all is lost.
This is our lifeboat.
That's right.
Here.
We're clinging on for dear life.
Our steak-shaped table. So yeah, this is all is lost. Essentially, this is Robert Redford is stranded on a boat in the middle of the Indian Ocean for 8 days and does not speak. Take a look.
This is the Virginia Jean with an SOS call, over. This is the Virginia Jean with an SOS call, over.
He's on a boat.
Oh my God, I'm on a boat, bitch. So no, this is incredible in the performance. In that, I mean, he really does not say anything until like day 6.
Yeah,
and then he says the word we would all say on day 1.
Exactly. Yeah, he gets there. It takes him a while. There's a few lines where he's either trying to shout for help or radio for help, but beyond that, no dialogue in this movie. No
other people.
No other people in this movie. No flashbacks.
No name.
No name. Nothing. I mean, they really strip it down. We don't know this guy's backstory. We don't know why he's on this boat. You know, how long he's been on this boat. You know, anything about his life. We don't. You know, he doesn't have like a cute puppy or a parrot that he can explain things
to. A volleyball.
Yeah, exactly. No Wilson. And it works.
Yes.
And it's great filmmaking. J.C. Chandor, who did Margin Call, which could not be more opposite. That was a movie with a million people in it, all talking about the financial crisis. So this is as total polar opposite. And I was riveted.
Does it bother you that we don't know even his name? Does it bother you that we don't know his backstory? Or do you feel like his actions speak for him? Because I kind of feel like they do. But go ahead.
Well, no, I mean, I feel like that's the story. The story isn't, you know, Bill Henderson on a boat. The story is this guy on a boat, this shit's going down, how's he going to survive? And that's it. I mean, he is totally paring it away. Whether or not he has a good relationship with his daughter does not impact whether or not the boat's going to sink, or he's going to fix things, or he's going to manage to, you know, survive somehow. So, I mean, yeah, that's a way to tell a story. And if you choose this way, then you are committing to really making it all about the mechanics of survival. And for an actor, you know, you're stripping away everything. You are not given dialogue. You are not given all these things. So it's all about what's in his face, what's in his eyes. His literal, you know, action determines character in this case. Yeah, for me, it totally worked. Did it work for you?
It did work for me because as you go along, you can surmise. Okay, clearly this is a man of intelligence and wealth, and probably some respect and prestige in whatever industry it is that he's got.
Yeah, he's got a yacht.
If he's got this yacht and has the wherewithal to go out by himself in the middle of the ocean, I mean, and there is a bit of explanation at the beginning, a tiny bit where it's a voiceover and he's saying goodbye.
Yeah, it's his captain's log, yeah.
And so you know that he acknowledges that this choice was a mistake, but you don't know why he left. But every single thing he does, every single trouble that comes his way, whether it's a hole in the side of the boat or a sail or something falls into the water, whatever it is, he quietly and very calmly and very methodically goes about doing it. So you know that whoever he is, he must have been a man of great respect and great intellect in you know, whatever he did. And do we know his name? Do we know his family? No, I'm okay with that because his actions speak for him, and it's beautifully shot.
Oh, yeah.
That's been really, really tough to make because so much of it is within the closed quarters of the boat. I don't even know how did they actually go out into BFE in the middle of nowhere?
No, but I think it was like between here and Catalina. Like it was not really all that out of the way. I think there's a lot of digital trickery to erase things and to add clouds and whatnot. But you know, yeah, like for example, there's a scene where he's climbed up the mast like really, really high. It's very kind of vertigo-inducing. And in the distance, he sees these storm clouds, and you see in his face sort of registering what that means.
What do I have to do next?
Exactly.
Yes.
And I just thought, okay, so he's not. They don't even have him say, storm's coming, you know, or something like that. Like, we have to pay attention. There are things that happen that I don't even know why he's doing them.
Like what?
The thing with the bucket and the thing stretched on top of it, like, is that somehow going to convert salt water into drinking water? I didn't know, but I didn't care. I figured whatever he was doing he knew what he was doing.
I think he's trying to take the salt water because he now realizes that his little portable thingy is contaminated.
Right.
I think he's taking the sunlight and using the heat from the sunlight with the whatever saran wrap,
Yeah.
whatever it is, to boil it and make it clean.
Okay.
We've learned so much
I'm
from
telling
this
you,
movie.
yeah.
If we're ever stranded in the middle of the Indian Ocean. But just the moments of heartache when a giant ship comes by.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there are opportunities for him to be saved.
I could have sworn it was the boat from Captain Phillips. It's like it's the same line. It's a Maersk line, yeah.
Ship. So who beats him for the Oscar this year? Can anybody possibly beat him?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how that plays. I mean, because certainly, I think the Academy likes acting they can quantify, and he's acting the shit out of this thing. So
And he's Robert Redford.
And he's Robert Redford. It's interesting to look at this through the lens of Gravity.
Yes.
Which is also a kind of a one-man show to an
Gravity on a
extent
boat.
about being Isaac, but totally different. And all the people that complained about how they loved the effects of Gravity, but they didn't like the writing or the backstory. Well, none of that in this one. This is all surviving stuff. So if that was an issue for you in Gravity, check this one out.
But which is more harrowing, do you think? The idea of being stranded by yourself in space, or the idea of being stranded by yourself in the middle of the ocean?
Well, they both kind of suck.
I
will say the ocean
can.
was probably you have a little more of a fighting chance because you're actually on the planet, but as we know,
tumbling above it.
Exactly. But as we know from Life of Pi, that's no picnic either.
Yes,
so,
there is no CGI tiger to talk to here.
No.
Okay, so what is your number then?
I give this an 8.8. This is a really, really strong film. I very highly recommend it.
I think I didn't go high enough. I'm going to say 9 just to make the math easy.
Alrighty.
So our average is 8.9. It is at 94% on the tomato meter. So please rush out and see this. It's beautifully shot, beautifully acted.
Yeah, this is a movie that's going to turn up on a lot of top 10 lists.